let's go. Start with getting some stuff. Go pink. Concrete powder. Maybe terracotta, I don't know yet. It's probably all the pink blocks I'll use. Or more than all the pink blocks that I'll use. Stuff on Things version 2. Hello, Slipgator. Version 2. That's part of the blocks. Get rid of these. Spruce. On the bark variety, the log variety. The fences. Buttons. And maybe the trapdoors. And maybe the fence gates. Let's add that to our palette. I'm gonna have a white palette. How do I notice the difference? By punching out the middle one? I don't watch that guy and I never heard of him until I had his name. Okay, interesting. Stuff on things. Stuff on things. There's also a, I think there is an Ali Beatmaker song. That's also called Stuff on Things. That's spruce. Dark oak. Don't know what to use. Strip spruce log. Just in case. For some variety. Dark oak. This stuff. And the button. How are you doing, Stuff on Things? You interested in some custom tree building? Hope you are. Magenta, panes, light gray, and white panes. Add those to this. You're a grave mode player. I am not, actually. I'm a survival player, but I design stuff in creative. You're lucky that I'm playing creative today. I am asked by someone to help him with a creative build, and I said yes. So I probably will have to do. We'll have to help him. Wait. Cora's gonna die outside of her water, so there's no point in getting those. Having a pink bed could look very interesting. Nah, that's not gonna work actually. Let's go through this real quick. If there's anything I I have forgotten about something new, maybe, that they introduced. What is that egg? Turtle egg. Okay. I didn't know. Spruce chairs. Want to try something with that. And I want a sugar box. Concrete powder. Wait a second. It'll pop off if you try that. Okay. Yeah, I'll be converted. Yeah, who knows? Who knows, right? Alright, we have different kinds of trees of those. We have Kwanzan trees, Yoshino trees, Okame trees, and weeping trees. I think I will start with Okame trees, because Okame trees are the easiest type. So let's get a sign. Okame. That's how you write it. I'm gonna make a save file and give that to Broten. Broten is the guy I'm making this for, by the way. And I will just make like lines of trees to give him inspiration. Starting with small trees and ending with like bigger trees. He figured out how to do the bigger trees himself already. But yeah, I mean, that's obvious. That's the smallest possible tree. Then my next plan might be a little bit more tricky. I have thought of this, and I think it should be possible in theory. But in reality, it might be a little bit tricky to do what I want to do. I have taken logs, but I think I might just build with these because it's a lot easier. Less creative, so it doesn't really matter. Don't need any of these. I have to put a temporary block there for sure. And something a pane. Doesn't really matter which color. Over here in the middle. We do shulker boxes all around. And they all pop off. But why do they pop off? They should not pop off. Let's try this again. Let's put one above here. And below here. Now they say. Okay, so you can't have a thingy there. I didn't know. I just looked up the video from Xisuma where he showcased this trick. Watch that again. And now I do need pistons. Piston. I need a lever. Can't put it there. I can do. Wait. Another lever. Dead. Yeah, should have thought of that. That was gonna happen. I wondered. Cons. No, this is now a full block. Messed that up. We can't have anything in there. I think. Just gonna try something. Should have done that with another block, a different kind of block. Is this a test? Seems to work. Okay, if I do this again, this is not going to work. Because that's pushing everything down. I think I might be onto something. Just need to be smarter. One of those in the middle. Wait a second. Did that wrong. Forgot about one essential thing, and that is the glass thingamajigger. What I'm gonna do is once these are all lowered down, I'm gonna remove that one, make it a fence, and push the fence down into it. And then the next time it's moving down, I think it will pop onto the fence. In theory. I might be wrong. Hold on. Okay. It was working a moment ago. I just had it working. Yeah. Okay. Just have to do it one by okay. Nobody saw that. replace it with one of these. Let's now all hope this is not gonna mess up. It's a very dull noise. And it did. Well, good try. You're also playing, so you can't talk, so well, I appreciate you hanging out. Feel free to help me out. I might need it. Help me. Okay, so this is not gonna work, obviously. Not in this way, but I can do is this. Not gonna work quite the way I want. Hey, it's better than nothing. Yeah, obviously it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be low, like in a low state. It's not gonna work. It's obvious. If I think about it. Thinking of something else. If I push up, they'll go with him. This kind of, hey, Proton. I was trying something here, but that doesn't seem to work. I'm gonna make trees of all the different varieties, all 4 varieties. Well, that experiment failed. Where do you find my smallest tree? It's very small, isn't it? That's the smallest tree. Also possible in this variety. Good. That didn't work. What am I gonna do now? Let's make it. Go for this, but bigger, obviously. Add some more half-slab thingies. Important to break the slab after, or the fence after you did this. Otherwise it will pop off if you break all the fences at once. There. That makes it so that you can build on top of it. And it's not that big, but Don't know if this is possible, but hey, can try, right? Nope, not possible. I think it's looks better if I just something like this on top. It's not as wide and round. I guess that will be the next tree. Next tree over can be a round version of that. I'm just gonna make a million trees. Hey, give me both. I want both of them. You were expecting massive? Well, eventually we'll get pretty big. Like this jittery, by the way, that will, and if you relog. Okay, fix that. Fixes that. To make me some trees. Another time, maybe. I have a very busy schedule. Let me get some string. String departments. Exchange some of this with this. It's a little bit rounder. Now I want these again. Don't need the stairs. They're useless. I should probably get a crafting table. Do some designing. Dye. Some light gray. Bone meal. Will you apply that technique to your larger scale as well? It didn't occur to me to use falling sand entities to create half blocks. Yeah, you can also create like you can also create them on the top, but you need bigger trees than this one. Because if this is like a fence, you need a fence on for that to work. Otherwise, you can't use a half block, a half slab, because then it will just pop off. If you use a fence, you can do that. I need to put down a shulker box, but I can. How do you? Ah, maybe you can do that here too. Yeah, good shit. That one. Also need pink dye. That's not gonna do anything. Yes. Yes. And then make a gradient. The other way around. I completely messed this up, didn't I? Just trying to make it more pink. Does this make it more pink? I think it does. I can't do it further. I'm gonna restart. Maybe I should use a white banner actually. Start off with a white banner. Do this. I think this might actually work. It's just a little bit lighter. Has something on it. Actually, let's add a dots or something. A notch apple. Enchanted golden apple. I don't care that you fall there. It also needs a color. Daisy. So it needs a color. This way there is more like the underside is not that important. And this way you just make it a little bit more interesting. And I obviously don't use it for that. For that I will make another banner, which will also have the base color of white. We'll just store it there by placing it there. This way, this is a little bit more interesting. I will add a daisy to it. A pink daisy in the middle. So it looks more interesting. But mostly pink. Oh, it's way pinker than I thought. Oh, also, that's because it's a pink banner. White banner. Lol. I added a daisy to the wrong banner. Daisy. It's pretty much a pink banner, but just a little bit more interesting. That already looks better than this one. This one doesn't look that great. And that's just the gimmick. Really. On to the next one. Will I use a fence gate for that? Will I go taller? I probably should go taller. taller by 1 pixel. Let me look at the image real quick. Oh, hey, I'm actually in the streamers hall. On Luda's thing, I didn't even know. Oh, I accidentally opened battle.net. I'm sorry, not gonna play Overwatch tonight. Right, the Okama tree has a thin, pretty thin stem. The Okame version. So I think for the too high one, or for this one, I can keep it at this. I need to increase the size of this, because otherwise I'm gonna have no space at all. I'm gonna make it first a bit like this. And these are really round. The Okama trees are really round, actually. Let's make like a rough mock-up. It's just everywhere on this tree. And now for real detail. Time to go into detail. That will be a fence. That will be one of those. This is to guide the blocks into place. We'll remove those later. Interesting question. Which side do I start? That is a really dumb question. Come on, that's not important. Just start somewhere. Let's place these. All the blocks where they need to go. Moving can be done later. For this, it's not important to remove the fences before because they're not touching each other. There's only one of them in each of the blocks. The thing with these, however, is you have to have these bottom blocks there. Don't like that. Better. Clear. Oh. Better. Clear. Game rule. And which one is it? Wait. What is it? There's a rule for it. To disable too early. I don't know. We'll just clear it if it appears again. Can't be bothered too much. Want these to stand like a little bit sideways. They'll have some branches and stuff like that. That's not important. That's not a problem. It only looks nice. More realism. Well, realism. I'm talking about Minecraft, but hey, understand. Good thing you can plop those just basically everywhere. Anywhere you want. May have forgotten one minor detail. That you're just not gonna see those. Okay, whatever. I wish there was an undo button. Well, guess we put string there. Make it look more interesting. Make the little Tetris shape again. One of these. Pane. Some sand. Alright, not sand. They're just to make placing just these next blocks a little bit easier. Not bad, not bad. I like that this is a half slab. Please calm down. They have. They absolutely have calmed down. And I didn't even relog. So these will calm down eventually too. Time to go for bigger trees. Bigger trees are not really a priority, but these Okame trees are really tall, are really like straight. Using spruce logs, by the way, because they are the closest. But I saw that in your build you also use some dark oak for a variety in your bigger tree. And in bigger trees, that's no problem. Small trees, it usually pops more if it has more contrast, especially in like these kind of trees that are just all basically the same looking, just bigger versions of themselves. Oh, it's gonna rain again. Why? start with just a mock-up. In creative, I do a mock-up first. In survival, I do not. In survival, I will just start. For this tree, it's like a little branch like that. Branch over here, perhaps. Time to go over here, grab some of these. White, I'm not so sure. Don't want to make these magenta and gray too often, to use those too often. On this tree at least. On a weeping tree I will use magenta and gray more. That's because, well, it's a weeping tree, so you have like hanging stuff. And with hanging stuff that looks better if you use glass, in my opinion. Ah, thank you. Game rule do weather cycle. False. Yes. I'm not gonna add like these out bumps over here on the bigger trees. You could do that, but it's a lot of work to keep doing this. Nothing to place it against. Can add some of these to compensate for that. Also, I'm getting quite far away from my pallets. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Larry, you got that trees? Yes, these are trees. Never seen cherry blossom trees. Shame, shame. Don't want to put them quite like that. Oh, that's the same block. Even string again. Keep getting rid of my string. Is this Minecraft sound? It is, right? It is Minecraft music. I am playing this game for years and I do not recognize this song. Is it just me or is this a new song? Am I just stupid? I mean, it might be. There's no guarantee I'm not. Saying I'm not stupid. And convert. Music that loud? Music and sound. Music. Should be half the volume now. I don't know how that works really, but hey. Did I thank you for the host, Larry? I forgot. But if I didn't, I'm sorry. Thank you for the host. Can't do this thingies. You can't do those half slabs on the bottom side, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have done those over here. Like on two sides, there are like branches. Okame tree. That's enough for now. Well, for this kind of tree. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Need to look at the picture again. Let's go. Either Yoshino or Kwanzan. Yoshino. Let's go for Yoshino. Yoshino has a thicker base. Or a thicker stem. Where have I been streaming for? 52 minutes already. What? What? Hehe. First tree. Yeah. Oopsie. Kind of broke down. I need more space for these. These are wide. These are some wide trees. Gates. Really, I should put these next to each other. Basically building trees. 101. Might not quite finish it all the way, but hope you will get an idea. Add those on the edges. Might as well add those like that. It doesn't look right out. If it don't look right, we don't do it. This one, yeah, this one is alright. Below you can see that stuff all pretty nice and good. We continue the mock-up. In the middle, we want one of these. And then we want something else as well. One of these. Or actually 4 of these, but I only need 1 because it's creative. I'm gonna leave this side open. And on this side, that one can stay. So on this side you can see the branch, which is not uncommon in these kinds of, in this, what was it again? Yoshino. Probably pronouncing that wrong and incorrect, but I don't care. Wow, that sounded harsh. Hey chicken, are you gonna be a pain in my butt? Probably, maybe, who knows? In line. Yep, I'm in line. Didn't even use my trapdoor. You even pooping an egg out? Pooping out an egg? You daredevil. And that needs to be a fence because there is a falling bug over there. So let's add like 2 of these. Can walk below that, right? Okay. I was looking for fence gate, which I will put in this hand. Yes, this hand. What? Have one a bit lower. Plop. New recipe unlocked. I've learned a new recipe. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Start mapping out this tree. Gonna be a big tree there. I forgot something. on this one. Let's add like these. This makes it more pretty. Inner, outer, inner, outer. Well, actually, probably shouldn't look at that too much. Not with the wrong eye, at least. You can see things. Let's add a few strings. Bits of string. Excuse me. Bit hard to see. Where did they put? Maybe regretting something? Maybe? I know that. Can be put there. Actually, I've got an idea. That's interesting. Catches the eye, you know. Nothing on this side. Technically possible. Yeah, that's pretty good for the other side. Wow. Come on. Come on back, everyone. And everything. Doubt that for a moment. Feels weird because this is actually the center. If I put a block there, it will remind me better. Again, it is possible to do all this, all the half-slabby bits on the sides. Probably should over here. I'm lazy. Where are my choco boxes? I'm happy I did. Actually, I'm happy I did. I mean, stupid twice. I'm not too worried about the inside. It's not important. Especially not right now. As that fighting will go away too. I believe. Well, it might not, but who cares? If it really bothers you, you can do this. No Z fighting anymore. Only the bobbing, but the bobbing will go away. Is bobbing stopped on this one? Yes. Bobbing stops after a while. I'm really actually quite proud of this one. It's super symmetrical, but it looks so nice. Quite proud. This one, not too bad. This one is just adorable. This one, okay if it were a fir tree or something. Not a cherry tree. This one is okay. This one is just so perfect because it's symmetrical. Yes, symmetry. This one, not bad. This one, not sure yet, not ready. I mean, it just covered up. Covered up the one of the. One of the. What you call it? The sand DDs. Succeed in doing what I wanted to do. Nope. I did succeed there, and it looks weird. You can also walk down like it's like this. You need to put that like here too. Because it's blossom and blossom falls off. So you need like patches of this. And you can even do this. Like so. With a bigger patch. Patches of leaves, blossom, and because these trees are in Japan, the blossom always gets neatly broomed to the stem, where it can decompose and feed the tree itself. I mean, Japan being Japanese people being Japanese, you know. That's what they do. They take care. I'm actually gonna quit after this tree. Made quite a few, quite a couple. I hope I gave you some inspiration. Mr. Janus or Lanus or Broton? Bhutan? I don't know. You have too many nicknames. Or too hard to pronounce. I don't know. Or I just like, yeah. Might very well be it too. Did I get rid of that one? I did. Rude. 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 Well, I did it myself. So I only have myself to blame. Really. You have a place left anyway. Yeah, not really. I want to add a few of these. There. Thank you. The following sand trick will prove useful for creating the arcs in the trees which I want. You can also use them on your main building. I think they will be useful there too. I just wanted to press Ctrl Alt or Ctrl Z because that's something you shouldn't do. Right there. Yeah. Well. Anyway, did it for two of the trees. There's still the like the tall ones. That look more like this actually. So kind of have an example there already. And there's like the weeping trees. Weeping trees just basically make a willow tree, but make instead of leaves use concrete powder and wool. And use glass. Well, in weeping trees you usually use glass. Well, not always, I guess. I like to use glass in trees sometimes. I like to use glass to round edges. Like here. My favorite use of glass. Not for windows, no, to round edges. Why am I playing Minecraft? A cubicle game? I don't know. I'm playing Minecraft to get rid of the cubes. Or to make the cubes less obvious. Yeah, the end. Goes there. Goes there. I could do something like that. Does that? That moves! I thought they were static. Uploading this as a safe stream. I guess I could. I guess I will upload it to my YouTube. I mean, the current video on my YouTube is not anything not interesting in the slightest, and I should remove that. But I can post this stream there, and it will be on the in my past broadcast for a little bit. And well, I will probably do like another stream at some point to make the other types of trees, so that it's basically a tutorial or an inspiration map for anyone to use. And I will send one explicitly to you, or PM you in Discord. Let's make a screenshot just before we leave of, let's hold on. There, F1 first, then F2. Oh, hold on. Fingers on the wrong keys. Horses in the background, don't like you. Searching for the right camera angle. There we go. That's a pretty nice screenshot. You're welcome. Let's see who I'm gonna host real quick. Anyone from TFG Live that I know or like? Well, preferably Minecraft. Chachava. Chachava's live, not a big streamer. He's playing vanilla. He's playing. He's building something big, something really big. He is a member of BS07, or he is a BS07 streamer. Broadcaster salute. So that's something.
Right, let's do a few more of those.
Let's go there. It's a really cool dude.
And then
So,
these are the last ones, thankfully.
Thanks for watching.
And then stair. Stair, there we go. Thank you.